Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we got a brand new video. I want to do something a little different today. We have a balance patch coming in about 2 weeks, or actually I can tell you 13 days. We have a big update coming, balance patch. I think new set, season end, and I want to do something. I want to kind of go over my hopes for this upcoming balance patch and what I feel needs to be on the list of nerfs. Not gonna go into buffs, just nerfs. So I made a list. I'm gonna do some live gameplay here in the background. We are top 7 right now, but it's a thin floor. It's a thin floor to top 3. So hopefully we can get a win here. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna go down this list. Maybe I'll do some editing. Yeah, I probably will. Pop the pictures up on the screen so you can see the card I'm talking about. Um, well, and then just the preface. I've said this before, but the best decks in the game, in my opinion, are this Inferno deck, maybe with some changes, but this idea of an Inferno deck, just burn Mage or Inferno or Ner. So like spells and spell power seems to be really strong. So all of these changes are with that in mind. That's my headspace going into this. So first up, we're not even in a game yet, but first up on the list is Firebolt. I think Firebolt is way too flexible of a card. It comes off the 2/2. You can also run it normally. 0 mana ping. And I think the reason I don't like it so much is it's too flexible, right? You can ping the enemy for lethal or to clear something. And you can also ping Inferno minions to make them do more things. You ping the 3/6 dragon, you ping the 2/5
Death answers
breeder, the
my
Efreet.
call.
They all do things. I think the card itself is too flexible. My change, it's obviously hard to nerf a 0 mana deal 1. I think you make it only target enemy entities instead of anything. Um, we're gonna toss. I think I really like Rune of Flame. I'd like to get a 2-drop. Don't want to go too greedy here and get 2+1s though. All right, that's fine. So Firebolt, here's the card. I think it should just say deal 1 to target enemy entity, which is crazy that's a nerf, but I think it would be a really good nerf. Okay, so this cleave guy's just gonna go crazy here. We'll start with that. Next up, I have Boots of the Explorer. What does this card say? The end of the round. Okay, so we'll kill this now. Boots of the Explorer is in a lot of decks. I think it's too much draw for the 2 mana. There's two problems with it. It digs too far into your deck, and on top of that, that's like how it's normally, that's like supposed to be played. And then the other problem is it is abusable. I see this mostly in Haven and sometimes in Nur, where if you get double boots down plus like Hakim or something, or just one boots and then Hakim, your hand's so full you can stack gold for next turn. I actually like that aspect of it. I kind of like, you know, you can play it right to stack your gold for next turn. Um, we're just gonna go in here. I don't really think there's anything you can do. This fiery weapon on one of these. So I'm not like too upset about that, but it's just too much for two gold. I think it needs to be less durability. Maybe, or draw one card instead of two. I don't know. You have to play around with it. Hopefully they're balance testing some of these things, but I think that's a good start. We'll trade here, and then I might just fiery weapon this once he's about to die. Honestly, we might need to play 2 games. This game's going too fast. So Boost the Explorer needs nerfed. I'm not really giving. Oh my gosh, we did not play around that. Okay, he is not gonna die. We're gonna die. Am I supposed to play around that card? Could I have played around that? No, I couldn't have. Maybe with placement. Oh jeez, that was really bad. Okay, well at least we have a game now. That's exciting. We'll go here. Next up, I have Bag of Gold. A little different than Boots, but probably in the same decks, right? If you're running Bag, you're running Boots. If you're running Boots, you're running Bag. I think Bag of Gold, the big problem with Bag of Gold is it not having a durability. It's just infinite. The only counter to Bag of Gold, which is also... Okay, there's two counters. Pillage and the 4/3 that's in Inferno. And Pillage is at best an even trade, right? Like, you play Bag of Gold, they have a Pillage, okay? Worst case scenario, they play their turn, you play Bag of Gold, it gives you 2 mana for next turn, and then they Pillage. You know, so absolute best case scenario is even trade, and it's honestly a stretch. Because who is really running Pillage even? And that's why it's even at best against the best artifact / building in the game. I kind of want this Fireball, but we need to get a little bit more damage in. Okay, this is pretty good, hand. I'm gonna do it again. He can't cough in my cleave this time. We'll go these 3. So Bag Gold, give it a durability. Honestly, maybe make it 2 mana. Here it is. Maybe make it 2 mana, give it 3 charges, or 3 mana, 3 charges, maybe 4 charges at most. I am kind of just spitballing here, but definitely needs a change. It shouldn't be permanent. I think is the main point. It shouldn't be permanent. I like it. I like the card. It shouldn't be permanent. Obsidian Gargoyle next on my list. Yeah. So Obsidian Gargoyle is the only protector / immune to spells card in the game. And it turns out that's a pretty good combo. So I would... Okay, so Gargoyle, the normal Gargoyle, is a 2/4. Or 2 mana 1/4. What does this card say? Now this is interesting. I wonder if this counts as being summoned. We're going to test it. Is this more damage? This is 2. This is maybe 3. So this is actually more damage. So I'm not testing it. This could be 3 damage. Nice. Obsidian Gargoyle, the normal Gargoyle is a 1/4. You're paying 1 mana for 1 health and immune to spells. And I think that's just too good. I think the combo of those protector immune to spells is just too good. I think it has to be toned down. He's gonna heal here, which is kind of annoying, but can't really do anything about it. I think I want to attack here first before he gets like minus attack or something on my minions. He's gonna live here, but not by much, and then I should be able to get him with Fireball. Maybe this was the correct trade, so he couldn't shoot this. He's at 5 though. I think he's losing. Another thing about Obsidian Gargoyle, I like the flavor of it. I really like the flavor of it being the Obsidian Gargoyle, just being immune to spells. It looks cool. I like the flavor. I don't want to kill the card. Let's try it as a 1/4. At least, you know, we have to do something with it. I think it's a good start. Next card, Progenitor Breeder. This is probably the best Breeder Progenitor. My fault. It's probably the best card in the game. I've only seen one turn kill in this game, and it was because of double Progenitor Breeder fiery weapons. You know, it's just too good. It's just too good. Like, you could make it 5 mana. You could also reduce the health, and I think it still ran in every Inferno deck. So it definitely needs changed. Just hit it with some things, and it'll feel much better. All right, I'm gonna cut the video, and we're gonna go back. I have more on the list. We'll be right back. Okay, into another game. Is this the same guy? We left off with Progenitor Breeder. I hope like if there was one card on this list that needs nerf the most, it's Progenitor Breeder. It is the best card in the game. Moving on though, Soul Consuming Efreet. This card was just nerfed, but it needs nerfed again. It's just too good. I kind of like Rune of Flame. Helm's pretty bad against Necro because you only summon when. Yeah, we're not gonna keep it. We're gonna look for the big guys, the Cleave, these guys. That's fine. It's fine. Efreet was just nerfed. It was a 5/4. Honestly, it might need to be a 3/4, or you could hit the health on it. I wouldn't be upset with either of those changes. but it needs hit. It needs hit. Another thing about Breeder, I just realized, you know what makes it so good is the... We're gonna have to Firebolt this, because it's annoying. Actually, is that even right, the Firebolt? Yeah, because then he can slam here, he can double trade in. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We want him to do that. That's okay with me. So we hit here. We don't give him the 1/1s to trade into. I don't think I mentioned this. Inferno's tier 2 is what makes these so abusable. Like, it's just insane. Just insane. So that would be next up on my list. We're gonna Firebolt now and then take this trade. The absolute most value I could out of that thing. Really extracted the larvas from it. Get a good trade here. Next up, Implosion. Implosion, in a game where the health is 24, Implosion, you know, it's like Pyroblast from Hearthstone, right? The difference between Pyroblast and, I'm going to make sure this dies, Implosion is Pyroblast actually takes 10 turns before you're allowed to play it. The mana system in this game, did he pass? The mana system in this game, you can Implosion on turn 1 if you're lucky, right? I mean, and you're playing a Haven. You're playing as Haven, right? But okay, you're not Implosioning on turn 1, my fault. But you can Implosion on turn 3 for a kill, and that's not unreasonable. With nerf spell boost, it's dealing 11 damage. 10 mana, 11 damage, can be played on turn 2. Turn 3, you know, ideally. Way too good. Just way too good. Needs nerfed. Like, it needs to be 11 mana. Like, at least 11 mana. Yeah, at minimum. 11 mana at minimum. Maybe take the damage down. It's just too good. It's too good. 2 game ending. I don't have the card. I play against it enough to know, though. It's broken. So that's on my list. Up next on my list, these are just monsters. Shinoshi. I feel like Shinoshi is one of the best cards in card game history. Like, that card is just insane. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. You know, I was new to the game. I saw Shinoshi. Was mind blown at how good it was. And here we are 3 months later. Every time I see it, I'm still mind blown. It is giga broken. I don't know what they need to do to it. You could hit it in 6 different ways because it does 6 different things when you play it. This card's really annoying. I don't know why he kept it. He moved it away from his hero, though. That's really good for me. I would like to stun here. Get rid of the healing, but my curve is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Juggernaut's definitely gonna die. Yeah, this is pretty bad. We could do this. That would feel better, I think. This actually feels pretty good, right? Because now he can't shoot right away or else I get sick, so he has to trade this somewhere. Gets those, and then we get a nice Efreet here. Could take this out. You know, he's gonna kill this for sure. So we could take our value. And also, yeah, kill the temple. I think we take our value here. He doesn't really have a good play. He should probably Spearman, because he sees my Efreet coming down. But it's not even that good, really. I would probably Spearman here. I hope he doesn't. And we're eyeing up this if he does. If he doesn't, we're eyeing this up. I feel like you just want to shoot here. Shinoshi, yeah, just broken. Whoa, what did he shoot? Wait, that was a misplay. That was really bad. Okay, I think I trade here. Do I want this to live? This is a lot of damage to go to his face. And this is also dealing 1 damage to him every turn, which I like. So I think we go here. 12, he's going to go to 11 unless he kills this off. But if he kills it off, it's like not good either, and I'm glad I got the 4 in. Vampiric Ritual. Vampiric Ritual is next. This card is the best in nerf.
New power. Awakened.
Wait, that was his first attack. Oh, wait, he might trade here then. It's okay. Vampiric Ritual with nerfs. Spell boost a tier 2. Pretty insane combo. Pretty insane combo. Think it needs to be nerfed. One good way I think to nerf that card is change it to how Life Leech works currently. Where Life Leech is you get X amount, you only get the healing of the damage you deal, right? Line's actually good here. We're not going to win this turn. We should be able to win next turn, though. Just don't want to heal him. Okay. Yeah, I think we just... Wait, maybe it's Enforcer. No, he just has too many small taunts. It's probably just these cards. I think I'm going to wait. I don't think he's going to steal initiative or anything. He could give us a better Fireball. Yeah, Vampiric Ritual. So you get Spell Boost. It deals 3 damage. So if he would cast Vampiric Ritual right now, it would deal 2 here. It would deal 2 here, and it would heal him 2. Instead, because he's not Spell Boost. Instead, I think it should deal. It deals 2 here, but only heals 1 because it only has 1 health. Does that make sense? All right. I think we're fine. We need to stun his hero. And we need to Fireball his hero. And then we need to hope we're not dead. It's very simple. Stun his hero. Fireball his hero. Trade this guy in. We're looking for... Actually, he might trade in, so I think we let him trade in. We're looking for... Armageddon. That's just an idea, though. I mean, it might need nerf more than that. It might be fine like that. Not sure, but definitely needs nerf. Probably a top 3 legendary in the game. So that is my list of nerfs: Firebolt, Boots, Bag of Gold, Obsidian Gargoyle, Progenitor Breeder, Soul Consuming Efreet, Implosion, Shinoshi, Vampiric Ritual. I don't do buffs. Oh no, we're gonna die here. Uh-oh. We might be ending this video on a draw. Oh boy. We might be ending this video on a draw. Let's see what he does here. If it's not something I can beat, which it's... I can beat a few things. I can't beat that. Actually, can I beat that? 4 gold left. We go Rune of Flame. It's probably just Shadow Image, right? I don't want to lose, but I don't want to draw. I really do not want to draw. Rune of Flame, Imp Jester, Heatwave, Tack Shot. He's gonna go here first play. Or he might shoot first play, so he's at 9. If he does that, we lose. If he goes here first play, we have Tack Shot, Heat Wave, and he's dead. Tack Shot, Heat Wave. Oh, he's not dead. He's actually not dead. He's at 1. Alright, draw it is. That was an interesting way to end that. But that's my list, boys. I have a few more that I would like to keep an eye on, but I think they're... Okay, I'm going to name Soul Calling, Hakim, Town Hall, Dispel Magic. Those are on my keep an eye on list, but I don't want to over nerf cards before we... Like, these cards need nerf before we make more changes. Like, we need to see what the game actually feels like with these nerfs. Maybe even some... Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the spell boost, but Nerf has just way too much spell damage. So, we'll see what happens. hopefully this video comes out well. I'm just kind of talking to the camera. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out the stream live every other day, 9 p.m. EST. And yeah, we'll see you later, boys.